All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the Miss Entrepreneur Role Model Search. And you'll have to pardon me, I'm getting used to the microphone. I'm used to having the microphone up close. And here's somebody who can actually appreciate holding the microphone, Miss Liz Scott, a Miss Entrepreneur Role Model. It's such a pleasure, such a privilege to have you with us right now. You're such, I don't know, you've got so much amazing stuff going on, and your story is so fascinating. Tell our viewers out there who is Miss Liz Scott?
I'm a singer-songwriter, originally from Australia, and I was signed to a record label in Manhattan with a pretty big label, and they released a song of mine about 2 years ago called Angel that hit the top 50 Billboard for about 6 weeks.
Actually, we do need a mic for you.
Oh, okay. Okay. So keep going, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I was signed to this record label in Manhattan, and my first single that they released was called Angel, and it debuted at the top 50 Billboard for about 6 weeks, which was really cool. And then I continued working with various producers, and yeah, just been putting more songs out. I had one song out recently, a song called One Foot. That's doing really well. Another one called Celebrate the Moment. That's on a big compilation with Sony. So just doing a lot of, the songs.
It's on a compilation with Sony right now?
Yeah, it's actually called Toy Robot Records, which is a label that works closely with Sony. And
awesome.
Yeah.
How'd you get into it? Where did that start? What was the catalyst for you to get into the music industry?
I was really lucky. I was 13 when I started.
13
when I got signed to BMG when I was 13.
At 13 you got signed to BMG?
Yeah. I entered like a songwriting competition and I didn't win. But they said, oh, you should send to record labels. So I did. And I got letters back saying, oh, why don't you come in and see us? And so I went in and saw them, and BMG pretty much, signed me up.
And so you have an English accent. Where are you from?
I am from Australia, but my dad's side's Norwegian, mum's side's English. So
there we go.
British accent.
British. Awesome. Very cool. But you're so beautiful, and we've heard, if you were at our last event here at the Plaza Club downtown San Antonio, you would have actually gotten to see Miss Liz perform. She graced us on the piano. She stroked the pearly whites for us, and she sang, and it was amazing. And you're actually going to do that again for us tonight, aren't you?
I'm going to sing. Unfortunately, I've been told there's no piano, but I'm going to do an a cappella. I'll do an a cappella. So
I had heard the Plaza Club is where the Miss Entrepreneur venue actually happens at downtown. That's on the Frost Bank on the 21st floor. It's an exciting venue, and I saw when I stepped off the elevators tonight, I said the grand piano was actually in the bar restaurant area, and I said, oh no, what's going to happen? And so our wonderful CEO and founder had to let you know that you're going to be doing an a cappella, and I told him, oh no, to tell an artist that she's going to have to go on stage without her tools is like cardinal sin. So good for you, I commend you. That's a true artist, ladies and gentlemen, somebody who can get up there on the fly and do it completely unprepared. So we'll have to capture some of that. So what is the next couple years? As far as an entrepreneur, where's Miss Liz going to be in the next, where do you want to be in the next 12 months?
Well, I'm at the moment while I'm here in San Antonio, I'm working on an album with producers I'm working with called the Club Jumpers. And I'm also here on the side doing songwriting workshops as well. Just all the sort of things that I've learned from songwriters that I've worked with in the past, all the little tricks and tips that I've learned that I thought, oh my gosh, that makes such a difference to my songs.
Sure.
I'm here putting like songwriting workshops, sort of as a way of giving back as well. Like, charge a little bit of money, but it's really just for the hire of the studio and costs like that. And so the workshops I'm really excited
So you're using a studio for those workshops?
Yeah, I'm using...
Where's the studio at?
It's actually... Top String Studio that I'm using, and with Teresa. And yeah, it's pretty much songwriting workshops where I sort of teach sort of basic songwriting to really advanced techniques that I've learnt that makes such a difference. I was signed to Universal for 5 years as a staff writer, where I had to just write with all different
music.
Yeah, all different artists, and sometimes I'd have like an hour or two just to write a song with like the latest Mariah Carey was coming through, and I had an hour or two to just go. And so I had to learn how to write the best song I could quickly. So under those conditions, you learn quickly.
That is super cool. What fuels that passion for you? Where do you get your creative genius?
I would have to say it's a God-given gift. It's a God-given gift. But I think writing with a lot of these big writers, though, you do learn stuff. And to me, songwriting is a craft that you can learn and get better at it. And I'm here as well doing vocal coaching as well. So vocal coaching, doing these songwriting workshops, and doing my album.
Awesome. Yeah, so again, if you were here live with us at our event, which we do our events once monthly, it's our red carpet event. You're welcome as far as male, female, children, old, young, big, tall, small. We know no boundaries. We welcome you to come out and check our events. Tune into our website, missentrepreneur.info, to see all the updates. You can get yourself a profile. You can actually advertise. If you're a business owner, you can advertise on our live stream now. You can advertise on our website. We actually do a lot of advertisements as far as helping you promote your business, helping you get that boost that you're looking for to take your business to the next level. So again, it's not just recognizing amazing women like Miss Liz in her entrepreneurial quest and as recognizing how far you've come in that, but it's also about really giving women and men the tools that they need to get their business from A to Z and how to put that on hyper growth overdrive. So stay tuned. Hopefully you'll be able to capture a little bit of Miss Liz without the pearly whites tonight. So I'll be really curious. Best of luck to you, and stay tuned for our next interview.